Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to the Mario Rabbids challenge walkthrough, and today we're heading to the desert. For you guys trying to keep track of what's going on, we just kind of fought one of the other bosses, or mid-bosses, in World 3, I believe it was? The one with the ghosts and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, yep.
And we are...
Picture taken!
Well, I like taking pictures with my sister.
Kawaii!
And the reason why it's so important for us to gather different items and stuff like that is so we can build up our repertoire for our skills when fighting some more challenging aspects of the game. I remember that World 4 is really difficult, and while I did manage to get perfects, it was like kind of stressful. And part of the reason that is because I didn't have enough power orbs. So going through and playing the challenges, you stock up on all these orbs, which increases your overall character ability, strength, movement, all that fun stuff. So it's really, really important to do the challenges. I cannot stress that enough. So we're going to do them as best as we can. Because some of them are crazy. I'm just letting you know. Some of them have driven me crazy. When they mean challenging, they mean challenging. I'm telling you that right now. But how's everybody doing today? Hope you all are having a great, fantastic, fun-filled day. And we really hope this walkthrough has been very helpful for you guys, both the story and the challenges.
It's been helpful for me, Kwing. I've been watching your walkthrough. And I'm on it right now.
You're right here. Yeah, this is our challenge through. But one of the key differences that we talked about the challenges is we're going to have characters die because it doesn't matter. There's no perfect anymore. There's no good. It's all about finishing those requirements that they tell you. But in order to finish the requirements, you need to make sure that you have the right amount of abilities and stuff like that. So we're going to utilize some of the points that we got for like a Rabbid Ouija and crew and stuff like that. That's it. So that is for his vampire ability, so it'll only be one turn. That is his barrier cooldown. You know, it'd be nice if his bazooka was listed as a move that you could use like every other turn. But
yeah, and I also wish you could use... Yeah, could you only use it once or no? Yeah, and also I thought you could upgrade his bazooka. That's what I got bothered by. I would have rather upgraded his bazooka than his vampire ability, because the vampire ability doesn't really take that much damage. I don't feel like.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't take that much damage. And what I would have done differently is for Luigi, it works to have like a height advantage like skill for his weapon because, you know, he's a sniper class. But some of these other characters, I mean, I feel like they should have had like a ground bonus or something else, you know, for their weapon, because it doesn't really work as well when they have like a height advantage, because, you know, they don't have that extra like ability to their weapon to begin with like Luigi does. So it just kind of, you know, feels a little out there. So, I mean, I would have made sure that the skills for each character is a little bit different. Like, Mario is the only one I can think of that's a little bit different because he has a mushroom that will fill more of his health if he finds, like, mushrooms on the world map.
Yeah.
And, you know, I really feel like it would have been better if the characters had different abilities and things like that. But, whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody has the same skill tree, more or less. They just have like a little bit different abilities. Rabbid Mario has an explosion. Rabbid Luigi has a vampire ability, and both Peaches heal.
Yeah, you would have liked it to have totally different skills, like totally different. Each skill tree looked totally different and unique. Yeah, because really the way that they do it, the skill trees are pretty much exactly the same, and then they just switch out the moves.
Yep.
Like your special move.
And for this level, we're going to use Rabbid Luigi and Rabbid Mario.
Because this is a game you don't really have to be even on, because, like, that's part of the fun, is having different kinds of people in your party. So. But they make it more even, like, almost all the characters are, you know, the same.
And the challenges still require you to have Mario in your party. Okay, so this is a defeat all scenario again.
Oh yeah, I know, that would be cool to do the challenges without Mario.
Well, I mean, they have no relevance to the story except for the secret levels.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, so we have to fight all these grenade guys. Ah! Not cool. Oh, no fair. That's wrong. But notice how, like, more of him is frozen now. Like, before he just had his head frozen, now more of his body gets frozen. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting, actually.
Ow!
Sorry, I had to hug attack you.
Yeah, you literally hug attacked me like a rhino with their headphones. It was painful. Okay.
Sorry.
It's fine. See, look at how much damage that does.
You've been working hard and, like, oh my gosh, like, I'm just so...
This bunny game is driving me crazy, though, but... I'm trying to help people as much as I can. So, as you saw, Rabbid Mario, he is best for running into characters when there are no other allies on the map, because that massive explosion of his, like, wipes out just about everybody in the vicinity, which is crazy. It's cool. But at the same time, it's like you need to be really careful what your mission parameters are, you know, for stuff like that, because you don't want to have your characters in too close quarters when you're playing with Rabid Mario, because he's kind of crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
He will do friendly fire, and you can actually destroy your own units just with a couple moves from Rabid Mario. So you gotta space out your allies. That is the key. And unfortunately, we haven't really taken down any of these guys yet because their health is so huge. Which is cray-cray. It is
cray-cray.
We're actually fighting, if you look at the bunnies, these aren't really desert bunnies anymore. These are guys from the vampire world over there, and then that was the only desert bunny. Those are the vampire bunnies, so we're actually fighting people from World 3. Nasty tornado.
We hate it.
I don't like the tornadoes.
I do not like them either. Alright, so the tornado is blowing towards Mario now.
Oh!
Kwing, the tornado's gonna come near here.
See? Zombie guy.
Yeah, he's a zombie. He's crazy.
Or a Frankenstein. I think he has bolts in his neck, actually. Yeah, he's supposed to be like a Frankenstein. Pretty sure. No! Oh! That's not fun. So, Rabid Mario took down some of the guys by using like a stone ability. Which, I mean, as long as it's not a timed level, like, you know, you need to beat all the characters in one turn and you don't have a character like Peach or Mario or Luigi that has the Overwatch ability. Because if you have a character that uses like a freeze or a stone ability where the characters, or honey, and they're stuck there, then you'll lose. Yeah. Wow, that is a big radius. Look at that. Look at how huge that is.
That's crazy, Luke. That's crazy.
That's cray-cray.
It's so cray-cray.
Boom!
It's out of control.
It is. Are you done yet, fool? No? How about now?
You're calling everyone fools again, Kwing. Oh my gosh.
I'm getting a lot farther in Fire Emblem now.
I am so proud of you. My god.
Multitasking. Double time.
I don't know. I don't deserve you, Kwing. You work so hard for me.
I hardly work.
Would you rather do this, or would you rather... Well, actually, no, beta testing doesn't pay, but I was gonna say.
No, I did beta testing once. I'll never do that again.
Yeah.
Technically, I do beta testing,
yeah, in a way you do it, but it's not... It's not playing the same level over and over again.
No, it's not true beta testing.
But we do kind of showcase things, like... Yeah.
Because people are like, aren't you a beta tester for Power Rangers? It's like, no, I have access to the beta, and because they don't have a way to send the characters, like, other mobile companies that we work for, they'll, like, credit our account, or they'll send us characters to look at or something, whereas the only way that this company knows how to do stuff is they give us beta access, which is fine. It's just, I don't. The only thing I don't like is I don't get the characters like permanently on my account. I get it on like some other person's account, which is like I want to be able to play
and then
as my favorite characters.
I know, and have it say K-Wing Ranger.
Yeah, it'd be nice, but
The thing I think is hilarious is you get really weird comments like, "This isn't really great your gameplay." It's like, no, it's not. Like, even if it wasn't, like, there's tons of companies that just talk over the gameplay anyway to showcase things, so it doesn't really matter. First of all,
we're playing it,
but we are
just,
playing it. Like,
it's not us. It's Ranger.
It is our
whatever.
gameplay, but it's not our avatar. Like,
it's not our account.
We have 2 different accounts.
3 accounts, counting your account.
Yeah, we have 3 accounts on the Power Rangers game. Sorry, I sat on the wire. I made
it's okay.
Sound go out.
That's fine.
It's kind of annoying.
Well, it's the cable. It's not the headphones. Okay, so we are on our 3rd turn of 4, and these levels, I mean, the thing that I don't like about the challenges sometimes is they take a wee bit longer than I want. And also the characters, they're a lot smarter this time around, so they will go to places where they're out of range, which they're trying to beat you with the clock itself.
Yeah.
So these guys have gone and hid behind cover to try and defeat us because they know that our characters have limited mobility.
Yeah, oh my gosh. It's like they know what we're trying to do. Mm-hmm. That's pretty crazy.
So if this was our last turn right now, we would lose. But
so
because
turn
it's
limit's
not...
4, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you can kick that guy too? No?
No, go right here. No.
Oh yeah, and just blast
Mario
him.
can only attack once. The Rabbids have the ability to hit up to 5 or 6 people, depending on, you know. Boom! Honey damage, yo. With an ice cube on my head. That's how I roll. That's how I rolls, yo. And this is gonna be really close. Like... We're gonna try it, but we can bring him out using our Rabbid ability, and Mario's gonna get hit, but it doesn't matter, that's the last bunny. Boom!
Yay!
And that is how you do the last... Or, sorry, that's how you do the first challenge of the Desert World.
Woohoo!
That's the team I suggest doing because of the run-back abilities for the 2 Rabbid brothers.
The brothers. Yeah.
The Rabbid brothers.
Yeah.
That's fun. And now, I don't really know where to go next. What's up, Staples? It still doesn't look like stitching. Oh wow, they're right next to each other. Challenge 2!
I don't want to say how it looks like, but because I don't want to think about it.
It's pretty disturbing. Okay, so this is... one of those evacuation levels, but evacuation level with a twist. Each one of your characters has to make it to that destination in probably a limited amount of time. So all our characters are separated too, so we can't... Oh, never mind, they're all kind of together. Sometimes they'll separate characters, like when you're playing the hard or the super hard challenges, which they do exist. You can find them from the red hats and the purple. And then there's a mode after that, and it's like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want any more. The challenges are gonna drive me crazy, so just so people know, I'm not gonna be doing all the challenges. World 3 and 4 especially are crazy, and I would not advise doing anything in World 3 except for the secret level, because you'll want that additional stuff, and you'll want to go through and try to do treasure chests, but you will not be able to complete all the challenges in World 3, because you need to have full mobility. Because there are some levels like this, where you only have 1 turn to land on these spots.
You're already in the zone, though.
No, I'm talking about future levels.
Oh, yeah.
Because I never knew if our save file would be corrupted, so for our challenges, I have an entirely different save file. Because I have to play these beforehand, because they're crazy.
So, you would not suggest doing anything in World 3 until you've completed...
Until you beat the game. The only thing I would say, after you complete World 3, go through, get the treasure chests, they're very important. You can even do that before you tackle World 4 itself, because you can use a lot of the abilities to find the different weapons, do the secret levels. I'm going to show you guys the secret level in World 2 and 3, but there'll be separate videos, of course. Because each time you do a secret world, you get about, I want to say, in terms of fighting, like the 2 levels, probably get about 20 orbs. Then from the treasure chest, you get 10 to 15, sometimes 20 orbs. So that's like almost 60 orbs just from the secret levels.
Take them down.
And that all plays an important role.
Mm-hmm.
And the gold weapons actually have a purpose too, but I don't really remember. Okay, so Rabbid Luigi took a little bit of a hit being there. But we are closer to our destination. Ow! It's not nice. But you gotta be so mean. Now he's gonna be on Evil Watch. There he goes. Bunny Watch.
Wait, so you have to make it to all those different places?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you just had to make it to one. I was like, oh, you're done.
Nope, there's a turn limit.
And you have to make it to the other. Each person has to make it to a different square?
Each person has to walk onto one of the 3 squares, yep. And you have to do it in 4 turns.
So does Mario have to sit there, or
no?
He can move now? To
Mario can move because notice how the thing is gone.
Yeah.
So
the thing evaporates.
The only problem is we're so far away from everybody that he can't get down anyway. As far as I know, I don't see a.
Well, at least we can take this fool out.
Yep. Bye bye, fool.
Yeah. Well, I guess you'll have to go down the pipe or something.
Yep. But it's gonna take him 2 more turns just to get down there with everybody else. Okay, so now we're going to get the next character up there. Oh, nope, can't yet. Can't do it. We're gonna have to try to piggyback. Ah, I forgot he was on Evil Watch.
Ooh, Evil Watch.
Ooh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, no!
Oh, if only he was closer. Why?
We're just gonna have to take the hit and have Rabbid Luigi go the other way. This is gonna be very close. Boom, baby.
So that would have worked if he had been on... Yeah.
Well, I mean, if I wouldn't have been that close to the wall, it's possible.
I feel like there are always, like, chance factors in every time you play these levels. Like, I used to try to calculate all the moves out perfectly and then repeat them, but I feel like there's, like, an element of chance, like, in the game. I don't know. I feel like the tornado and different things move different ways, and the characters sometimes, like, so I feel like completing these levels is more like an art form rather than science. I don't know.
The challenges, it's not an art form.
Oh, okay. The challenges is not, but like the actual levels, yeah.
And the challenges, again, oh no. Depending on... not gonna reach the pipe now. This is... Oh! Just made it. Just made it. If he would have knocked us back just like 1 square more, we would have failed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not about chance. I mean, it's hard to say the challenges are skill. The challenges are really frustrating.
Yeah.
Because you can be within an inch of victory, and sometimes an enemy will actually use like an ability to make you stuck, like stone or honey, and then it's done.
That's what I mean, like, you have to think on your feet. If something happens you're not counting on, like, then you have to work around that problem.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say, like, so you always have to try to do it in less terms than you think about, because you never know what's gonna happen. That's basically what I'm trying to say, but I didn't say it right.
No, it's fine. Okay.
I'm trying to say something important, but basically I'm just watching you play this and be awesome.
Challenge 2. Hello.
I don't know. Okay, Wing, I don't know.
Well, I mean...
I wanted to do an awesome walkthrough of this on my channel, but it's just...
Don't do the challenges. The challenges aren't worth it. The only thing that the challenges do is it gives you orbs. This game, if you're not going for perfects in World 3 and 4, don't worry about the challenges. If you are trying to collect everything in the game and you are trying to make it so your characters are not going to be at a huge disadvantage in end of World 3 and the beginning of World 4, then just play the game. Go for goods. Know that in World 4 they limit the amount of turns that you can actually get a perfect, so it is really hard to get perfects. We still managed to do pretty well, like, our first time through, but I mean, now that I have a rough idea of what I need to do, I'm going to shorten the amount of turns and really explain strategy. Like, because you need a strategy to do stuff in World 4. There's no way without strategy that you can do it.
Yeah.
That is just, like, plain and simple, you know? So, let's see, where is that little guy?
Yeah, definitely.
He's hanging around here somewhere. Maybe not.
Oh, it's so cold. I don't know why this coldness is reminding me of Chicago.
Apparently this is a Frozen reference, is what somebody said.
Oh.
But I still haven't seen that movie. Yep.
How is it a Frozen reference?
I have no idea. Like I said, I haven't seen Frozen, so I don't know. It's just kind of like,
I don't think it's a Frozen reference. It's just a castle made out of ice. They have that in a lot of movies, though.
They have that in a lot of movies?
Yeah, they have that in a lot of shows. But yeah, I mean, there's a castle made out of ice in Frozen, so, I mean... You know what? I have a problem with Frozen, so I'm just gonna contradict anything anyone says about it. They ruined the Snow Queen! You know, read the original book. You know, it's better. Read the original story.
It's better. Read it.
Just don't... They... If I was singing the song Let It Go, it'd be like, let it go, meaning don't buy Frozen, like read the book instead. I don't know. Oh my gosh. No, but it could be. Maybe it's a reference to Frozen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you, whoever wrote that comment. You're still my friend. I'm sorry.
There's no comments. This isn't live.
No, whoever said that about references to Frozen.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought you said somebody said that.
Yeah. Alright, so now we have another turn limit. You have to defeat all these enemies and avoid the Chain Chomps of Doom in 5 turns.
Impossible. Let's run away.
Nope. So all these enemies have to be taken out. This is where strategy comes into play, kids.
Okay.
Alright. First thing that we do when all our characters are grouped together is Mario Watch, or Mario Power, or whatever you want to call it. I think they just call it M-Power.
Yep.
Because you're empowering Mario. Empower.
Yeah. Aha! Well, can I just say the biggest thing that bothers me about Frozen is not anything mean about the movie or anything. Just what bothers me. Originally, the Snow Queen is evil. Evil. She's supposed to be evil, and then they make her good in the movie. It bothers me. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. That actually wasn't too harsh. I thought you were going to be straight up savage and roast.
No, I could be, but that's what I'm going to say. It's my main problem.
Alright, this is going to be really hard. Alright, so we are going on full power. Boom. And the Bane Bunnies are going to make things tricky because if you try to hit them, you know, their attacks are just going to bounce off your shield.
Bane.
Their shield.
Yeah. Yes.
Bane Bunny.
Wait, I don't see Bane Bunnies. I see...
You see Smashers?
Yeah, I see Smashers.
Well, I'm tired. Maybe it's just Smashers. If it's just Smashers, then these fools are done.
I was born in the smashing darkness.
Yeah. I have a chance of taking out one enemy and alienating one. Works for me. And now you just sealed your fate.
Oops. Oh wait, we meant to do that? We meant to do that.
I meant to do that, yep.
You've sealed your fate, fool.
I meant to do that.
How has he sealed his fate? I'm confused. Ooh, you could bounce on, what's his name?
Yeah, I got this. Whose guide is this?
Oh, yeah, you know what you're doing. Okay, sorry.
Of course I know what I'm doing.
It's my guide, and you're playing the gameplay, and I'm back.
Alright, so our jump damage is still around 70. It's not upgraded to 100 yet. I'm working on it, but it takes a long time to gather points to do it.
Man, you have to work harder, gaming.
Also, the skill that I'm working on with Mario and Luigi right now, which I'm saving a lot of my points for, is I want to be able to have them have a shorter cooldown period for their Overwatch ability.
Ooh, oh yeah, I know. Because as you go through the game, the skills get more and more points to upgrade. So like at the beginning, it's like 10, 20, 30 points to upgrade something. And then later on, it's like 50, 60, 90, 100 points to upgrade something.
Well, you know
have
how
to wait
enemies'
longer.
health was like 300, like for Smasher at World 3? World
Yeah.
4 health is anywhere between 5 to 600 for your enemies. Plus, they do a damage of about like
Wow.
they do damage close to 200.
So
I think it's like 175.
So it's better to upgrade your attack power at the beginning, and then as you go through the levels, then upgrade your special moves and your health more.
I haven't even upgraded my health. I'm still upgrading movement so that the bunnies that are traveling with Mario, like the Yoshi bunny, they're able to use more of the targeting of the enemies when they're closer together, or they go through pipes.
See, I tried to-
increase my pipe speed and all kinds of
I
stuff.
tried to upgrade my health the first thing, but I've been losing. So maybe I'm supposed to do.
Yeah,
have to watch your
I
guide
just
again.
started like doing some stuff with Peach's health. But Peach's health and Rabbid Peach, it takes a long time to do because they have to have a lot of skill points.
But what about Ouija's health? I feel bad because he's so.
I have only invested one heart piece so far for Luigi.
Oh, you're doing this without any upgraded health, pretty much.
Yeah, none of my characters have upgraded health.
gosh.
Just the upgraded health you get when you complete the bosses.
Man, I have so much to learn, K-Wing.
Yep.
I thought I was gonna be teaching you.
You thought you were going to be teaching me?
This is just. I just don't know what to do. There's no game that I'm good at.
Cry. Cry crocodile tears.
Excuse me, may I be excused while I go cry in the corner? Fine, I'll stay here.
You can't be...
You have to get rid of, like, I don't know how many more enemies. A whole bunch.
We have to do a whole bunch yet. Ah! That guy gets vampired, though.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
yeah. I wish that little Luigi could have, like, little fangs when he's vampiring people.
You wish you could have little fangs?
Yeah, maybe they could just come out when he's using the vampire power.
Ah.
What do you think?
Maybe. Maybe we could do that.
Okay.
And Overwatch Mario.
Good job.
That's the plan.
Yeah, I don't know.
And shield for our little friend here. So we have... Uh-oh.
The chain jumpy is happy.
Oh, I thought that was one of my
You
guys.
got a snack.
He's a happy chain chomp. So we still have this flower dude, too.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him.
Well, he's going to be hard to get because Luigi isn't on the map,
Oh,
so
you have to put out your hat.
there's really no way to target him from that far away.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
that makes sense. Yeah, doesn't Rabbid Peach, whenever she's on fire, she looks like Starfire?
Kind of, a
Her
little
hair
bit.
gets on fire.
And we pushed him back closer to that thing. Oh, there he goes.
Critical
Bye-bye.
hit.
Oh, don't you throw that grenade. Don't you do it. Alright, so only 3 more enemies to go, and we're on our 3rd turn. So, I mean, what I would suggest when seeing these levels too, try not to panic when it tells you that you have a term limit. Just take a deep breath and just try to think for a second and pretty much understand how your character moves and how they work together as a team, because you need teamwork and you need to make sure that you are using all your character's strength on your first turn. So
Yeah.
make sure you do the run damage. Make sure your characters aren't, having friendly fire. If there's a character that specifically can hurt other characters, and there's tons of characters grouped away, use that time to bounce away on the character that's going to hurt everybody in the vicinity, and then let that character do his job. And you don't have to worry about your health going down. But again, with the challenges, you don't really need to worry about all your team members surviving. In fact, there are even some things later in the game that actually want you to sacrifice your team members to
Oh
make
my
it to the goal.
gosh.
So I mean,
Yeah, so these aren't the same, don't picture your teammates as human beings during the challenges.
in the challenges, yeah, it's not the same. There's no perfects, there's no rewards. It's just, did you complete the challenge or not?
Yeah, exactly.
And not everyone can complete all the challenges. Like, Ubisoft was not kidding when they said these challenges are insane. There are some challenges in World 3 that, even right now, I see as kind of impossible, because not only do you need to find a way to max out all your movement, but you also need to find a way to defeat the enemies all in one turn.
Yeah.
That's impossible. So, I mean, like I said, I'll show you guys the secret world of World 3, and we'll do our best to continue the perfect train, but this is not going to be a full challenge guide on all the challenges, because even I can't finish all the challenges in World 3 and 4.
Oh,
I just can't.
Yeah.
Too hard.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if I haven't seen anyone else on YouTube actually finish all of them.
They just do the story.
Yeah, I haven't even seen people really try. I don't know, is Ubisoft...
Hack is attempting it.
Oh my gosh. I knew that guy would...
I even told him, I said, watch out for World 3 and 4 challenges.
Oh my gosh.
Because, I mean, he hasn't even been, like, grinding his character abilities either, so, I mean...
Oh...
It's going to be very interesting. Now, I mean, you can always wipe your abilities, but I'm very bad at knowing what abilities I had to begin with, so...
Oh, I know, right?
You know, I like to finish one ability first.
Well, it is good. I like the way your guide is, because you can see what to upgrade first, second, third. Because when you delete it all, then you kind of forget what you had at the beginning. Like, because I tried to delete my abilities halfway through, and then I kind of got rid of, like, important things, like movement, kick damage, and stuff, and I just upgraded my health and, like, really awesome special moves, and then I realized that some of the smaller things that I thought were unimportant actually were important, so I think starting small... I think that Ubisoft has the tree set up, ouch, where I think you're supposed to start with the small stuff. I feel like... I don't know, unless they are just trolling us and they have and they're not trying to. I feel like I want to believe that they want us to win, but at the same time, I feel like Ubisoft is also. I don't know if I trust them. I feel like they are trying to destroy any hopes of finishing the game. Like they want to break us.
No, they want to break you in the challenges.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
agree
so
with
they
that.
do. Okay.
The story anybody can finish by getting a good or an okay rating, or you know, as long as one of your team members survives any mission in the story, you progress to the next level.
Yeah.
Challenges, on the other hand, it's not just about sacrificing team members.
Yeah.
It's about actually finding a way to do this, and they even said, I mean, the fact that they have that ability to remove stuff and reorganize it, they want you to do that, because sometimes you'll have to do all movement or all attack.
Oh my god!
All health or whatever, because you won't survive.
So just take a screenshot of what it was before, so you can go back and put it how it was for the story. But when you do the challenges, make it crazy. That's why they have that remove thing, because they don't have that for every kind of game. Like, you can't always redo your skill tree.
And remember, for movement, the best characters for movement is Rabbid Yoshi, who gets 9, and Luigi, who also gets 9.
Oh, wow.
Everybody else, Mario's max is 7. Rabbid Mario's movement is 8. Peach's 7 or 8. And I believe Rabbid Luigi is 7.
So... what's your favorite team for in general? Like
my favorite team
to play as the story mode.
Mario, Luigi, and Rabbid Yoshi is my favorite team.
Wow! So you really do like Rabbid Yoshi? That's interesting.
Yep, I like Rabbid Yoshi a lot. He's really cool.
Cool.
He's really, really cool.
I have to say Theodore is cute, though.
Theodore's cute, but like, sometimes his rocket damage doesn't do as much damage as I want it to. But anyway, guys, that was, believe it or not, only 2 challenges.
Oh my gosh.
So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Join us next time as we tackle more of the challenges in World 2. Until we meet again, God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!